Hello, boys and girls. I hope you had a great day today and that you are now all snuggled in and ready for tonight's bedtime story. Tonight's story is about a sleepy dragon. So, remember to like this video if you enjoy tonight's story, and remember to subscribe if you like having a new story ready for bed every night. Let's begin. The Sleepy Dragon's Lullaby. A story about kindness and helping others. High up in the Mistpeak Mountains, where the clouds kissed the rocky cliffs, lived a gentle dragon named Drako. Unlike the fierce dragons of old tales, Drako was kind and friendly, and he loved watching over the little village nestled in the valley below. But poor Drako had a big problem. He couldn't sleep. No matter how much he tossed and turned in his cave lined with soft moss, he just couldn't drift off into dreamland. Drako tried everything. He counted sheep, stars, even fireflies, but nothing worked. His giant golden eyes stayed wide open all night, and by morning he felt exhausted. Because he never got enough sleep, Drako was always too tired to play with the village children, and that made them very sad. One day, little Emilia, Mateo, and Finn, three of the most curious children in the village, decided they would help Drako find his sleep. "Maybe he just needs a good bedtime story," Emilia suggested. "Or a warm cup of milk," added Mateo. "What if we sing him a lullaby?" Finn said. "Music always helps me sleep." The children all agreed music was the answer. But not just any music. They needed to create the most beautiful, peaceful lullaby the world had ever heard. They set off to find instruments made from nature itself. Emilia hung seashells and bells from tree branches to make wind chimes that sang with the breeze. Mateo found a hollow log and stretched soft fabric over one end to create a gentle drum. Finn gathered his friends and taught them a soft, soothing song. The village children worked together, their laughter and excitement filling the valley. They knew Drako needed them, and they were determined to help their friend. That evening, as the sun dipped behind the mountains, the children climbed up to Drako's cave, carrying their hand-made instruments. Drako lay curled up on his mossy bed, looking tired and restless. "I appreciate your kindness," he rumbled sleepily, "but I don't think anything can help me sleep." "Just try," Emilia smiled. "We made this just for you." The wind whispered through the trees, making the chimes tinkle softly. Mateo tapped a gentle rhythm on his drum, like the heartbeat of the earth. Then all the children began to sing. "Close your eyes, dear dragon friend. Let the stars shine bright again. Feel the breeze so soft and light. Drift away into the night." Their voices were like a warm hug, wrapping around Drako like a cozy blanket. His eyelids grew heavy, and for the first time in ages, his massive wings relaxed, his tail curled gently around him, and his head rested softly on his claws. With a deep sigh, Drako let out a tiny puff of smoke, and then at last he fell asleep. The children watched in amazement. Their lullaby had worked. They tiptoed out of the cave, careful not to wake their sleepy dragon friend. From that night on, Drako slept peacefully, and every evening just before bedtime, the children would climb up the mountain and sing to him, because kindness isn't just about helping once, it's about always being there for a friend. And so, with music in the air and friendship in their hearts, the village children and their beloved dragon lived happily ever after. The end.